okay.
Yeah. I'm glad to see you surviving and still going strong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
After all that hard work today, I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I know, it's 5 meetings. Good morning, good Thursday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. You know, we have a new sponsor for our VIP investment cocktails taking place in June. So so far we've got Ariel Bank, we've got PNB Paribas, we have CFE, New Work, which is Flex Offices, and of course CDDI, Corporate Due Diligence Investigations. So, wow, it's going to be
well.
Good group coming out, and maybe we'll just start something over here. Yeah, okay. And so Last Mile Magazine also, how's that coming? Is that coming up together now?
Yeah, it's coming together. Got a lot of materials and a lot of interest. So
excellent.
Look, it's going to be a really
some
exciting addition
it.
for us.
Our first truly digital and interactive only magazine, Last Mile, covering industrial and last mile locations. A lot of fun. And of course the investment awards taken off and continuing to build as there's so many investors, and that's October 20th and 21st at the Intercontinental Hotel. So stay tuned for that and book those dates in your calendars. And Winston, let's just jump right into the news. I know you got a lot of exciting stuff there, so let's see
thanks, Craig. We've got a lot of reports again for today. So there's a lot of information that's coming out from the various agents around the region, and we'll start with a report from Cushman Wakefield today. And
great.
they've released their report of the industrial market for the first quarter. And they say that the industrial market has seen take-up surge, and in quarter one, just despite the COVID-19 pandemic, warehouse take-up has hit a record high of 1.6 million square meters, which is a 70% increase year on year.
Wow.
Take-up, so it's huge. That it's really going strong, that market. And the strongest leasing activity is reported in Poznan, the Warsaw area, Upper Silesia, and Central Poland. So these areas were busy in the first place, but now they're expanding. So probably a lot of new development going on there. And according to Cushman, this robust demand is coming from the e-commerce sectors. No surprise there.
Yep.
With global giants such as Amazon and Zalando taking up some very big sheds.
Right.
Other players include online stores, logistic operators, parcel delivery companies, and leading retailers that are developing multi-channel sales strategies. So there is a lot of people out there looking for space.
Right.
And what also we're seeing is that investors are also very interested in this market.
Okay.
And they have strong demand. They're going around the region looking to invest, looking to develop more logistics, last mile, BTS developments. So at the moment, around 750,000 square meters was delivered in the first quarter.
Okay, that's a lot.
So it's a lot, and the biggest delivery was in Yankee, which is just outside of Warsaw, by Euronet, the electronics provider, retailer, and they leased in Prologis Park Yankee. And as I said before, this strong demand is continuing, development demand, and apparently there's 1.2 million square meters of development in the pipeline, under construction, and it brings the total pipeline up to 2.47 million square meters at the end of the first quarter 2021.
It's a lot to be delivered.
It's a lot to be delivered, yeah, and this is a 20% increase. Because 70% of it is pre-let.
Okay.
So demand is very, very strong. So very positive numbers for the market.
Right.
Moving back to Warsaw, and Ghelamco has delivered the Warsaw unit, their latest skyscraper in Warsaw. And the first tenants are set to move in. And this development offers 57,000 square meters of modern office space on 45 floors. And some of the current tenants include Varta, the insurance company, and CBRE, who are also the acting as the property manager on that building.
Oh, okay.
And according to Ghelamco, the building is almost 50% leased.
Wow. Well, I saw that Jeroen van der Toolen put a really interesting video out on LinkedIn about this unit. And it's really, really nice building.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny you should say that. One of the things that they're really writing about and say that's really, that it's very special in this building is it has dragon skin
Yeah, yeah.
And this dragon skin responds to even the smallest gusts of wind, and it can create a kind of moving illusion. So that's quite an interesting aspect to this development. Also, according to Ghelamco, they want it to be the first skyscraper in Poland to obtain the prestigious V2 Cool Well certificate.
Okay.
So very high ranking there. And also it's going for a BREEAM Excellent certificate, and it's already received a Green Building Standards certificate. And so this is another very top quality investment that Ghelamco are renowned for these days. Yeah,
well, fantastic. Yeah, they took us up there last summer, I think.
That's right. Yeah,
really impressive. Yeah.
And staying in the Warsaw office market, and BNP Paribas have announced that investors and tenants are still pretty cautious on the Warsaw office market, and the return to normality is not here yet.
Right.
You know, as you can probably see, the first 3 months of 2021, the capital saw signed leases of 109,000 square meters, which is around 20% less than the corresponding time last year. And the notable effects of the pandemic have manifested themselves in decreased development activity. No new developments have been started in the capital at the beginning of this year. But around 167,000 square meters of modern office space was delivered in Q1 2021 as part of 8 new schemes, and total modern office supply in Warsaw exceeds the 6 million square meters threshold now.
Oh, big, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. The largest projects delivered to the market during this period were Skyliner by Karenpol, and also Generation Part X delivered a tower, that's by Skanska. And just to, according to BNP Paribas, they say the construction boom observed over several years is slowing down. The pandemic has basically put pay to a lot of that, and investors and tenants are very cautious. They're also seeing that market's being closely watched, and what tenants are doing is they're kind of incorporating a hybrid work mode at the moment. So it's kind of like half in the office and half out, which I think we're hearing a lot of.
Yeah, really a lot of. Most of the guys we're talking to today, a lot a were at home.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised actually to see the amount of cars on the road today. Yeah. You know, where are all these people going?
There was a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and finally for today, we have TRE Real Estate has opened 4 new retail parks recently in Poland. The retail properties are located in Jaroslaw in the Mazovian Voivodeship, Pikary Salaski in the Silesian Voivodeship, and they've opened another 2 in the West Pomeranian Voivodeship, which altogether is around 20,000 square meters of new retail parks. And the investment here is around 27 million euros. And some of the tenants that are going into these new retail parks include Deals, Action, Rossmann, Pepco, and MediaMarkt.
I always get my little snacks at Deals. I like that place.
Yeah, and the retail park format is again, pushing on and. Increasingly seems very popular. Right.
And TRE is very good at building retail parks.
Yeah, they've got a portfolio of 35 vendor parks now, and 25 of these are in Poland. Right. And they hope to have around 7 open this year. So, they're pushing them out fast.
Yeah, very good. Well, very interesting news, and thank you all for joining us today. We will see you tomorrow morning. Take care of yourselves, enjoy the weather, and we will talk soon. Thank you, Winston.
You're welcome.